How can young up and comers make a living in jujitsu? I think one is you play the long game. Um, yes, you could just try to start to market yourself as a private lesson teacher right now, as long as your school is cool with that, as long as you have a place to teach private lessons. And I think that there's nothing wrong with that. I think you could make, I mean, even if you're charging $50 for an hour, what other job do you have that you can get paid $50 an hour? Probably nothing. You can probably make more in 1 hour than you would 3 hours of working in another job. It's just a matter of marketing yourself to have enough people to do those private lessons. So I think that's one thing. But more than anything, I would play the long game. I would say, okay, how could I get business advice that's going to help me 5 years from now? Who could I get to mentor me? Maybe you're a jujitsu coach. And if you're really like talk about this, if you're really honest and you're upfront, you say, Coach, 5 years from now, I really want to own a jujitsu school, or even longer, 10 years from now. How do I do it? How do I go about it? Most coaches are going to be so happy to help you and and a lot of times you say, like, hey, I'm willing to work. I'm willing to work for jujitsu membership, right? I will teach classes for you. I will, do all these things and figure it out. But you make it very clear that your goal is to leave, right? Your goal is to do your own thing. And I think that is, for most people, the way to do it. But then there are also people making money doing jujitsu online. You could also do that, make that same offer. Hey, mentor me. I'll work for you 4 or 5, 10 hours a week for free. But just mentor me, teach me what you're doing, help me learn it. And to me, that is something that a lot of young people are not willing to do. But the ones, like, when you listen to so many high level people, not just in jujitsu, but in business in general, that's this offer that they made. Like, so often they talk about, I wouldn't be where I was if I didn't get I was listening to an old interview of the Tim Ferriss show with Jim Collins, and he calls it who luck. It's this luck that you get where you get to build relationships with people, and it's just lucky. You just find these people that you were just lucky to get to build relationships with. And I could point out so many different people that I've gotten to build relationships with that have helped me so much. And it was just luck. It was just being blessed to be around these people. But then also, I would do anything for these people. Like, hey, how can I help you? Right? It's not always, same interview. He talks about, it's not how can I repay you? It's what can I do to provide value for you? Right? What can I do to be of value for you? And so many guys, they need somebody to help them at this time, to get them to the next level, but you need them to get you to the first level, to get your foot in the door. And so for young up and comers right now, if you were to just learn, I think that it would make such a difference.